All right, we got Eminem, Guts Over Fear, featuring Saya. I don't know if I heard this song. Maybe I have. You?
Mm-mm.
Feels like a close, it's coming to. Fuck am I gonna do? It's too late to start over. This is the only thing I know.
Sometimes I feel like all I ever do is find different ways to word the same old song. Ever since I came along from the day the song called How My Name Is dropped, started thinking my name was Fall. Cause anytime things went wrong, I was the one who they would blame it on. The media made me the equivalent of a modern day Genghis Khan. Tried to argue it was only entertainment, dog. Gangster? Nah, courageous balls. Had to change my style. They said I'm way too soft, and I sound like AZ and Nas. Out came the claws, and the thing's been out since then. But up until the instant that I went against it, it was ingrained in me that I wouldn't amount to a shit stain, I thought. No wonder I had to unlearn everything my brain was taught. Do I really belong in this game, I pondered? I just wanna play my part. Should I make waves or not? So back and forth in my brain, the tug-of-war wages on. And I don't wanna seem ungrateful or disrespect the art form I was raised upon. But sometimes you gotta take a loss and have people rub it in your face before you get made pissed off. And keep plugging, it's your only outlet and your only outfit. So you know they're gonna talk about it. Better find a way to counter it quick and make it I feel like I've already said this a kabillion 80 times. How many times can I say the same thing, different ways that rhyme? What I really want to say is, if there's anyone else that can relate to my story, bet you feel the same way I felt when I was.
Yo, the reason why it's so easy to love Eminem, because like everything he stands for is just really inspiring. Like he wasn't like, it's a true underdog story. I think we all love those underdog stories, but it's like the epitome of underdog stories, of someone like who wasn't supposed to make it, like impoverished, like obviously had to deal with racism because he's in a culture that's predominantly black, that it was very hard for him to get accepted. You know, and like for him to open that door, like he opened that door for a lot of people to enter. Like people don't realize like what he did. Like he revolutionized hip hop. I think to a degree we're like very similar to, like, I would call him like the MJ of hip hop, because like he came in and changed it.
Yeah. I mean, I just love hearing that. Like, he's just so human, just like you and I, where to this day he still struggles with things like, am I good enough? Like, you know, trying to make it different this time. It's just, we can all relate to that. And I think that's why I like him as an artist. Like, he's not far from like anyone that we know that struggles with, you know, our mind.
Yeah, he had to overcome a lot, you know, and like this song, like Guts Over Fear, like right away it represents that, like just represents that struggle. And I love like any artist who like represents the struggle, because I think, you know, as an artist, like they have to remember, like they come from that. So when they kind of like, when I see artists get away from that, they start going into like more of the cars and the money type of songs where now they're just kind of gloating, like it's hard for me to listen to because it's not very inspiring for me.
Yeah.
Really want to say is, if there's anyone else that can relate to my story, bet you feel the same way I felt when I was in the same place you are, when I was afraid
to make a single sound, afraid I would never find a way out, afraid I'd never be found. I wanna go another round. An angry man's power will shut you up. Tripwires build this house with tiptoe love. Run out of excuses for everyone. So here I am and I will not run. Guts over fear. Guts over fear. For all the times they like to push me around, they like to keep me down. Now I got guts over fear. Guts over fear.
Even like the name of this song, Guts Over Fear, like I love it because I've never heard that before. Like having guts over your fear,
Yeah.
like overcoming your fear. Like don't let fear like overcome you as a whole. So I love the way that he put the title as Guts Over Fear.
It's coming to fucking mine. Gonna do. It's too late to start over. This is the only thing I know.
It was like I was there once. Single parents, hate your appearance. Did you struggle to find your place in this world? And the pain spawns all the anger on. But it wasn't until I put the pain in song, learn who to aim it on, that I made a spark. Started to spit hard as shit. Learned how to harness it while the reins were off. And there was a lot of bizarre shit, but the crazy part was soon as I stopped saying I gave up, fuck haters started to appreciate my art. And it just breaks my heart to look at all the pain I caused. But what am I gonna do when the rage is gone and the lights go out in that trailer park? And the window was closing and there's no...
I love how he talks about like harnessing his pain.
And also the part where he says like it's when he stopped giving a fuck is when people
Appreciated his heart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But what am I gonna do when the rage is gone and the lights go out in that trailer park?
And the window was closing and there's nowhere else that I can go. It flows and I'm frozen cause there's no more emotion for me to pull from. Just a bunch of playful songs that I make for fun. So to the break of dawn, here I go recycling the same old song. But I'd rather make Not Afraid 2 than make another motherfucking We Made You. Now I don't wanna seem indulgent when I discuss my love.
I love that he said, I'd rather make another Not Afraid 2 than hear you say like we made you or something like that. Like it's always better to just have it come from you, even if it's not your best, because it's coming from you.
Yeah.
As opposed to letting, the hatred of other people kind of diminish your dream. And it all, like, you ever hear about how like we're always like our harshest critics, and how artists never seem to be satisfied with their own work? Like he's painting that picture right now with his own work.
Not afraid to then make another motherfucking We Made You. Now I don't wanna seem indulgent when I discuss my lows and my highs, my dumb eyes and my uprise. Pray to God I just open enough eyes later on and gave you the supplies and the tools to hopefully use that'll make you strong enough to lift yourself up when you feel like I felt. Cause I can't explain to y'all how dang exhausted my legs felt just having to balance my dang self. Put on eggshells, I was made to walk. But thank you, Mark, cause that gave me the strength to cause shady mania. Someone to empty that stadium. At least I made it out of that house and found a place in this world when the day was done. So this is for every kid who all they ever did was jump to one day just getting accepted. I represent him or her, anyone similar. You are the reason that I made this song. And everything you're scared to say, don't be afraid to say no more. From this day forward, just let the mayhoes talk. Take it with a grain of salt and eat their fucking faces off. The legend of the angry blonde lives on through you when I'm gone. And to think I was
afraid to make a single sound. Afraid I would never find a way out. Afraid I'd never be found.
Yo, Saya's voice is fire on this too.
Afraid I would never find a way out. Afraid I'd never be found. I don't wanna go another round. An angry man's power will shut you up. Tripwires build this house with tiptoe love. Run out of excuses for every word. So here I am and I will not run.
That song is fire. I like the video a lot too.
I like the meaning behind the song a lot.